All right, so today is what, July 23rd. I still have not put up the fan videos, all 6 or 7 or how many of them. But today, Christmas came early. I got the carpet cleaner. I went out to Home Depot. I got a ladder. I also got the fan replacement thing for the light fixture. This was the thing that was making noise, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if these things were this thing or, you know, let's see here. This thing was kind of rubbing up against it, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. But, again, it's not about the fan, but at least it's probably fixed for now. You know? I got the ladder as well. You know, it barely fit in the car, but I was able to squeeze it in, right? Home Depot. So I did a couple things today, you know? And I don't think I can hear it. It's not. I don't know. It doesn't matter anymore. It's just... I think I can sleep with this now. Because I turn it off and, let's see, huh? No, I can still adjust it or whatever. It doesn't matter. Because now I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I think it's going to be just fine, whatever. But it's not about the fan. I mean, I think as I mentioned it's not about the fan. And yesterday the dishwasher started making noises because, you know, I had a minor meltdown over that. And it's not about the fucking dishwasher. You know, it was making some sounds, I think, from the motor or something. And then it's like, well, a dishwasher, oh my God, it's the end of the world. And it's not about the dishwasher. And what I noticed about the dishwasher as the fan, I'm not really uploading videos. I'm not really doing this, right? So I get really depressed, despairing, even suicidal over these minor, stupid fucking things. Whereas, you know, my life, as I've said, it's been kind of in a stall, you know? You know, I've reached a nice little plateau, but in terms of work and... But, you know, I haven't been able to express myself and find the like-minded people who, you know, would be worth sticking around for, you know? And I haven't put up the videos. And it's like, well, I could talk about the books over here, you know, I could start talking about that stuff. I could, you know, but I don't, you know. And I think that's just how it comes out, is I just obsess about stupid things that don't matter. Can I hear? I don't know. We'll see. I don't think I can hear it very much, if at all. Is it even that? I don't know. As I've been up there on the ladder, you know, and I put my ear against it, because, you know, is there anything even coming from... I mean, the whirring, that's what I like in a fan, right? No, I could hear the whirring and the humming from that old light fixture when I was standing down there. Over here. Oh, my toe. Oh. Let's see. If I'm crazy guy on a ladder listening to his you know, listening to his fan is... No, I have to stick my ear here, and I'm like, am I hearing anything? I was hearing stuff with that. I didn't have to be up here to, no. So I think I'm going to be able to sleep with this, and I think it's going to be a fan that works and whatever. But it is just these little things that piss me off to the point where, again, I mean, you saw it with the park videos over the fan, that it's just the end of the world. Now, the good thing about that, and one of the benefits to it, is I finally start talking about those deeper issues. Because when everything's going just fine, and, you know, I'm not falling down the stairs and having to buy safety or anti-slip tape. Yep, that happened last week. You know, it was raining a little bit, fell down the stairs. Good Lord. You know, but when everything's going fine, it's easy. You know, I got a nice house. Yeah, it's nice, very nice. Oh, I think I don't know. Oh, we put the air vents in. I don't know if I mentioned that in a previous video. They're in. It's great. I don't think I even have to take out the windows now. I don't even have to worry about these crappy old fans. It's just nice and cool in there, you know. But I just don't. The other issue is, of course, you know, I think about these things. I think it, maybe not even out loud, just in my head, I churn it through. And then when it comes to time to do these videos, it's just still a lot more stilted. It's a lot more, I don't know, deer in the headlights kind of thing. Am I hearing it? Am I? Is it a buzz? I don't think I am. I'm very happy that, because you know, I like the lights. I like the not lights. I like the lights. All right, let's see here now. There's going to be a beep, and that's the receiver, because it's a remote thing. Let's listen. I don't think I do. I don't. No, no. We'll figure it out. There's, you know, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Now, thanks to Home Depot, I mean, they shouldn't have sent this lemon out in the first place with the original package. But within a week, I asked on a Tuesday, right as the electrician came out to check it out again. And you know, by today, Tuesday, they sent out a new one. So I'll give them that. I don't even need this thing. They sent this out. They also sent a new receiver for no reason. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, these are also a bit more disorganized than I'd want as well. Ooh, there's some smudge prints on there. I'll have to clean those off. You know how hard it was to get these fucking things in here? You know how hard it is to get these small things? These are the old ones. These small little nails up there. Good Lord. But the ladder is great. I had the old wooden ladder. It shook like crazy. Oh man, this came with the house, you know. This is just, yeah, it's easy to shake it. You know, I bought this today. 22-foot max reach. You can turn it, you can lay it against the side of the house. I'll be able to get the light bulbs out on the side of the house as well. And there's no shaking these. Look at that. So, yep, cannot hear it. Nope. So hopefully that'll be good. If not, whatever. We can all, again. It's so crazy looking back on it because it's a fucking fan. Like, we can get a new one. We could try to order a new part. We could troubleshoot it, but for some reason, well, not for some reason. I've already given the game away. Because I don't think I discuss the real issues, it's just so easier to obsess about these little things and just go crazy about them instead of going crazy about my life that's going nowhere. We could go crazy about that, you know. And I think if I were more honest about that, even if I did some of the just old Guerrero stuff and just did that every day or tried to, you know, I think it'd be a lot easier going with these stupid repair things. And there's not that much that needs to be fixed here anyways, you know. Carpet clean, you know, it's just small things. You know, there's a couple nasty, what do you call it? You know, there are a couple spots on the carpet that I think I can get rid of and you know, clean out. Yeah, but it's not, it's not, you know, but... This is the master switch, right? So there's no light switch. This is the light switch. It didn't work before when there was no lights in it, but... Huh? You hear the power turning on, but it doesn't have that continuous humming that I was... I don't think it's there. We'll see. It's definitely... Yeah, it's... And now it's like, am I obsessed about hearing a sound because I'm anticipating it? Because again, I went on the ladder, I was listening as hard as I could, couldn't fucking hear it, so I don't know what's going on. Anyways, who cares? So yeah, yesterday I went off on the dishwasher, and would you believe that I did not upload? I then uploaded the video finally. You know, I think the one about me cleaning out that stuff with a leaf blower, that video. I hold on to these videos for quite a while. And I kind of like that, but I was just procrastinating with it, you know. it's sort of easier just to be complacent. And then and then when the complacency doesn't lift on by itself because I don't do anything, then I get pissed off about these small things. All right, we'll see. I don't think it's a huge issue at this point. So, the fan, that is. Yeah, I know. It's tough. It's sort of tough to talk about these things. It's just, I don't know. How many minutes? 10 minutes. Do you want to make this a full 27-minute one? I don't know. I'm not sure. Because again, the math of it is pretty simple. If I don't put anything out there, I shouldn't expect anything. But then again, it's like, well, what's the point of putting anything out there? Because, there have been people who are good enough who've put stuff out there. The Molyneux stuff, I'm probably putting that up tonight. It's like, what's the point of talking about this? It's just, it doesn't feel like it's an issue that you can gather, or I can gather a critical mass of people around to be worth sticking around for, right? But then it's like, well, if I don't try, and that's just the goddamn limbo I'm stuck in, which is I'm complacent, I don't put it out there, I then obsess about these stupid things, I feel literally suicidal and despairing over stupid bullshit like a fan or a once-in-a-blue moon noisy dishwasher. And then, okay, fine, I know it's not the dishwasher, I know it's not the fan, so I'll start talking about the real issues, that there's nothing going on in my life. But then what's the point of talking about those and going into details and, But, talking about how I can't talk about it, that still is better than not talking about it and not putting it, right? I don't know. And it just sucks. It does suck. I do have to say, it does suck. And again, my hope is that if I'm a bit more conscious of this, and I do, I hope there's just a breakthrough at some point where it's like, all right, I'm tired of this cycle of where I don't really do anything. And the videos that I did not upload since the fan video, the original fan videos, and the dishwasher yesterday, those have been, again, the fan videos themselves, I have not uploaded those. And even the 2 videos before, the oven video, the Molyneux video that I'm hopefully putting up tonight, I just keep putting these off. It's like, oh, it's already there, and I just need to process it, put the timestamps in, and I'll be done with it, And then I don't do it. And I'm like, I don't want to do it. Oh, well, And it's just, and then it builds until some stupid small bullshit pisses me off, and then, I go crazy about stupid fans and stupid dishwashers Oh, by the way, the dishwasher thing, how the height is not... Okay, so, I could have figured this out, but, that's what So, HomeDepot.com lists a max height. Not a height, a max height. Because if you go to the PDFs, which Lowe's does not provide Lowe's, you're probably not going to be bought from because you don't provide the PDFs. But Home Depot has, if you scroll down, it has like a specifications link, and that's a link to the PDF diagram of any kind of equipment. And what they say, they don't say it's 34.5 inches or 35 inches. That's the max height. So if you stick those little foot things in there, those adjustable things, then it can be up to 35 inches. Oh, well, that's a max height. But they say, oh, well, the min height, if you don't put it in, is 33 and 3/8 or something. Which would fit in here perfectly fine. Everything fits in here fine. There's no problems here fundamentally, okay? There are no fucking problems with the dishwasher fitting in. This stuff, and okay, that's a separate issue, who cares, right? So it's like... It's almost like I want to go off on these things that are imminently fixable and easily fixable. just because, you know, I just go off on these things, you know, because I don't focus on the big things. I end up, you know, blowing up about small things. And again, if that's what gets us there, then that's what gets us there, you know. If we talk about the bigger things this way and whatever, I don't know, just... Well, 15, I guess we are taking this to 20. This train is going to 27. Well, this airplane, if you've been watching along, yes. Yes, yes. And that's so funny, because the train and airplane, a little analogy or metaphor I give, you know, it's like most people seem to be like a train track. They just go in one direction, and it's nice and planned and processed, and they have a nice career, 9-to-5 job, whatever. And I'm a fucking airplane going everywhere, you know, a stunt diving plane, doing loops and shit. And then I get frustrated by some small bullshit dishwasher thing, you know. And hey, this is pretty open-ended. Let's talk about all these books over here, right? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Sorry, no. A little too open-ended, I guess, you know. So yeah, that's the limbo that we're stuck in, you know. So yeah, it's part of the thing is it's just the frustration of, yeah, you know, it's like, bam, we got to get this shit done, and then one little thing hits, and yeah, whatever. No, I think this fan is good. I think it's good. I hope it's good. I don't And that's the thing is it does seem irrational to just be like, oh my God, it's a fan. It's like, okay, so we get another fan. Okay, it's another $150 to install it. Okay, yeah, it's not pleasant to be just throwing money out there, but who cares, you know? It's not a big deal. And hey, the warranty works, so just call in and do that. Let's wait till... And it's... Again, because it's not about the fan, you know? It's not about the fan. It's not about any of these things. It's about, hey, let's talk about important things. And that is the weird thing, is I never sit around and say, gee whiz, I'm a loser, I have nothing to do with my life, I have no one to be with, and boo-hoo, I'm going to be just fucking suicidal about this. I should be suicidal about that, absolutely, but it's the fucking fans, it's the fucking dishwasher things that set me off. But then I do talk about those things. So again, that's what it is, you know. That's what it is. I also, by the way, I'm a very successful handyman here at my house. I did manage to fix the toilet. You know, the problem was whenever I pooped or whenever I put some of this flushable stuff in there, it would, on cue, every time there was something in the toilet, it would only go half down. And especially with the carpet, including around the toilet. I don't know who designed this, okay? But the point is, it would only go like halfway down. It never overflowed, and it was never in danger of it, but it wouldn't quite go down. And when you flushed it again, it wouldn't all the way go down. And sometimes you have to flush 5, 6, 7, 8 motherfucking times to do this. And you know what solved the problem? Bleach. Bleach for a couple hours. I poured half a bottle of bleach in there, and it's been doing very well. It hasn't been half clogging, half backing up. So hey, you know. That didn't send me in a spiral, ironically enough, because it's a toilet and spirals and, yeah. Yes, but I don't know. So yeah, it's just, you know. But yeah, it's that limbo of what's the point of talking about this, and then I might as well, but what's the point, and blah blah. Oh, you know, I think you've heard it a million times before if you've been listening to any of these. But, yeah, I really just wish I could have an hour a day where it's like, all right, let's sit down here, let's either do a voice recording, let's do this, or let's even do it in front, let's figure out how to do it with a webcam. But it's like, whatever, you know. You know, and practice makes perfect and blah, 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 right? You know, and it's, even with the suicidal stuff, it's not that I really want to die. It's just, it's so fucking frustrating. You know? And then it's like, it's frustrating because I know that I could just start talking about some of these things. But then it's like, whatever. You know? Yeah. 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 Yeah, I guess that's it. It's just, I don't, yeah, it's what it is. Again, it's just frustrating because with the Guerrero thing, you know, all of these, well, most of these books, well, I guess it gets too dark, but, you know, this is just the stuff I kept. This is just the stuff that's not web stuff. It's actually not that. It's like a row of books. Are you fucking, oh, wow, he read a row of books. Well, but it's, I read through a lot more than that, but it's like, okay, I did all that, and then what? Nobody showed up for that. Or very, very, very few people even bothered to. So what's the point? And then it's like, well, okay, I'm not going to kill myself right now over this, even if I fucking feel like it. So might as well fucking start with this. But no. But no. You know. Yeah, it's just tough. But whatever. It's tough, and you know, that's just a post fan forest update, I guess. You know. I might actually do a little intro to the whole thing. I might in fact answer a few questions. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I might do that. I don't know. Yeah, again, what's the point? Yeah. Ugh. But, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So anyways, I hope that was not entirely too tedious to listen to this. But it just does help me, I think, a little bit to just think out loud about these things instead of just keeping it all in. And putting it out there and, you know, just step by step we can maybe do something a little more interesting. So that's it for now. Oh, we didn't even make it to 27 minutes. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. 5 minutes to spare.